Welcome to Indian Thoughts, Shining Wings channel. Kindly tune to our website for hundreds of motivational stories in text, audio, and video. I am Joseph. Episode 13 Shock Treatment. The most watched video of John Hope Bryant, founder of Operation Hope, is the one in which he talks about a wallet he lost while in India. The story goes saying that he was returning to the hotel after his talk in a university in Delhi. At that hotel, he looked for his wallet and found that it was missing. All his cards, some money, visa, all were in it. He knew that he lost his wallet in the car only. He called the taxi agency, but they were not picking up the phone. It was when he was sitting there, totally lost, that the taxi driver came to the hotel with his wallet. He knew that his wallet contained precious documents and he was ready to give any reward for his gracious honesty. But what that shook him was the truth that the driver refused to take any money. It was an unusual astonishment for him. His words show how much this episode of honesty and manners changed him for the better. He is now helping many thousands of underprivileged persons to grow from poverty to prosperity. There couldn't be anyone without at least one such honesty story in life. All those talk about a sudden upsetting experience they heard. A shock happens when there is a feeling of disturbed surprise. Nobody expects an incident of purely humanitarian concern and clean honesty. That could be the reason for his shock. Yeah. Every time I go through similar stories, I ask myself, which is the most powerful entity in this universe? It's love, no doubt. It's from this fundamental energy that everything else, including all emotions, have taken shape. Love may settle disputes and fights, but not bombs. Maybe honesty and truthfulness that works under love that generates shocks. Now, in many schools, the story of little Sam is not there in the syllabus. Sam was from a poor farmer family. One day, he went to the market with just 8 coins. He knew that it is not enough even to buy the very minimum. While he was moving through the market, he saw an old man with a stick walking very slowly. He also saw a gold coin falling from his pocket. Sam could have taken it. Sam but gave it back to the old man. Please, that little Sam. The old man requested Sam for a favor. He had with him a confidential letter which somebody had to take to the king. Sam agreed to help him and took the paper. The old man had a condition that he should not open it ever. In spite of all the temptations Sam had on his way through the forest, Sam did not open this letter. The king took the letter and read it. Further, he told Sam that he was very much looking for an heir who is equally helping, honest, and brave. The king might have been shocked to receive this letter through Sam. Those who advised Sam to open this letter also might have been shocked. Here is another story of a king who organized a farming contest. He summoned all young men living in the country. He gave them each a small pie seed and asked them to grow it. The king said that the best plant will fetch a wonderful prize. After a month, all had to bring their plants to the same place. The said day approached and Taji was sad. His pie seed did not sprout and he was afraid of the king who may even accuse him of neglecting the seed. Raju knew that even absconding himself may invite capital punishment. At last, Raju decided to report with the pot in which he had sown the seed. He hid himself in the big pie garden in the palace compound. Eventually, the king came down to the front yard and began checking all the plants. All the plants seemed healthy and energetic. Raju could not hide from the king. The king saw him hiding the pot with a towel. He was caught red-handed. The king grabbed him by his hand and walked with him into the palace. He took him to the balcony from where the king could see everybody in the compound. The king then announced that all the pie seeds he had distributed were hot water treated and were never likely to sprout. The king said that only Raju remained honest and so he has decided to anoint you as the next king. See how many people were shocked to hear this, not to speak about Raju. There are many model individuals who always keep spreading shockwaves. It can be through forgiving somebody, settling a case in another's favor, and sometimes living honest to the society. Honesty is very important in research also. In scientific honesty, nobody changes research or observation data to fit the expected results. In all sorts of knowledge sharing activities too, honesty is very important. Honesty is the most rewarded attribute. We get what we give, and honesty we receive from the universe is always determining to our well-being. Thank you all for patiently watching this video.